It's a good question. All right, so let's talk about Hans
Okay.
and give the whole spiel here.
What do you want me to say?
So give the brief overview. For anyone who missed it, we are fostering our first ever dog.
Yeah, we got a dog yesterday. He's a senior. He's 13 years old. He's actually older than we anticipated.
Yeah.
He's a shepherd mix, and he's very sweet, very good. His owner passed away recently. He's got a few minor health concerns. He's got some skin spots that he licks that are a little infected, and then he has a bladder infection we just found out tonight from the blood work that the vets did. So he's on some medications and stuff, and he came to us last night. He's very sweet. He's really good with the kids and the cats. He still seems a little bit confused, and maybe he's been looking or waiting for his owner guy. But he's starting to settle in. We're going to be fostering him for at least 3 weeks. We have the option of adopting him if we want to, though I'm not sure that we're ready for a dog. To adopt a dog just yet. There is another foster/adopter lined up for him in 3 weeks. So unless we want to adopt him at that time, he's going to go to another foster who is intending to adopt him, who's out of town right now. So he's going to be with us for 3 weeks, is my guess. And he's very, very sweet. What else? Yeah, he just got he originally came to us with medication for his, these spots on his skin that he's been licking that have gotten red and sore and a little bit infected. His medications were primarily for that, and then tonight I found out when the results of the blood work that he has a bladder infection. So they're going to pause the antibiotics he's getting for the skin issues and start him on antibiotics for the bladder infection. So I'm going to need to drive him down to the vet in Manhattan Beach, which is pretty far from where we are, a couple times over the next few weeks.
That sucks.
That
really sucks.
And then in 5 weeks, he'll be done with those antibiotics, and then he'll resume his skin antibiotics.
Yeah. So to answer Means' question, Aria basically has been hiding in the den under the futon until just this afternoon.
She came out last night.
Briefly. Yeah. And so she's out now. Anara pretty much just kept her distance. I think she hissed once, to my knowledge, and then
Anara just
she
kind
doesn't
of
care.
stays away, stays out of the dog's way mostly.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So yeah, they're both mostly just staying away
The dog
from
kind of
the dog,
just pretends
and the dog
he
doesn't care
even realize
whatsoever.
that they're there or not.
Yeah.
He's just kind of whatever. You're a cat. It makes no difference to me.
Right. Yeah,
he's way more interested in the people than the cats. He's very used to cats because the man who owned him was a cat foster, and so he owned a lot of cats.
Yeah.
So he's very used to cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Traditionally, that's kind of what happens, is that Anara will keep her distance from a dog, but also kind of let the dog know that she's not going to take any stuff. Yeah. She gives some warning hisses just to be don't mess with me. This is my house.
Mm-hmm.
But more or less just kind of keeps her distance unless she wants to engage, which happens occasionally, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah, I mean, it may.
Then Aria will always just hide, at least for the first couple days. Especially when we were dog sitting for a friend of mine earlier in the summer. Sorry, we had a dog here for a couple weeks, and that the first 2 days she stayed in the den.
Yeah.
And then she started to come out and just kind of kept her distance and whatever. She's much more shy of people as well. She's kind of the same way when we have people